Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last commentary on the Backstreet Boys and their song I Still. And in that video, we talked about the fact that there are many I still moments in this world. We think about relationships that are over or jobs that are finished. We sometimes wish we were still in those moments, but they're not there. So that's what we talked about last time. Well, we go from there to a bunch of girls today who formed in 1981. Susanna, Annette, Debbie and Vicky. And they formed the band The Bangles in 1981. Now, in 1983, Annette kind of left the band and Michael came into the world, and she pretty much has been their mainstay, one of their mainstay members, particularly during their popularity period from 81 to 89. She was one of the four. It's good to see that, and then from 89 to 1998, I think fame was well and truly taking its toll in this band. Some were getting more noticed over than others, so they decided to pull it for a while. So from 89 to 98, they kind of had a break. And then in 98, they kind of reformed and they've been going ever since. So if you think about 1981 to 2020, if you exclude the 20 years, it's a 30-year career these girls have had. So well done to them. It's great to see that Annette actually has been coming back and performing with them of late, which has been really, really good. So over the course of that period, they've released 5 albums, and they just have a really, really good knack of producing some really fresh and beautiful and catchy songs. And we're going to look at those songs in a minute. There's a particular song I wanted to focus on today, though, and that's this song, I suppose, where I first met the Bangles, and I think much of the world met the Bangles through this song, Manic Monday, which was released in 1986 and came off their Different Light album. So Manic Monday, I mean, the opening line talks about 6 o'clock already, and I just was in the middle of a dream, kissing Valentino by a stream. It pretty well sets a theme of, oh no, Monday is here again, and here we get into our week, and oh my goodness, I'm not ready for it. I suppose we all have that feeling, oh my goodness, Monday's here again, and I've got to get into my working week. No, the beautiful weekend's over, and I've got to get back into my week again. There's always a sense of dread almost that the weekend has come to an end. It's something that I think for those of us who are, I suppose, at the moment lucky enough to have a job, it's the feeling that we all know, and we have that coffee because we just need it, and then we got to get on the train and the bus, and the world just starts. Perhaps when we're not quite ready for it. We hang out, it seems, for the weekends. But just wondering why we do that. Think about the fact that there are 7 days in a week, and the weekend is just 2 of those days. So that means that there's like 5 days where we're kind of just hoping to get back to those 2 days again. Well, it's a lot of our life, therefore, where almost it feels like we're wishing away. We're doing the daily grind, and we're not getting the refreshment and relaxation that we want, and we're just hanging out for the weekend. I suppose in that whole feeling, though, are we disregarding the 5 days? These are the 5 days where we're often productive. These are the 5 days where we're contributing to the world. These are the 5 days when we're earning money that we can then use on our weekends. But I'm just wondering, are we not really exploring or looking at the differences that we made during our weeks, the people that we help, the little moments of joy that we have, the people that we meet in our working life? Just those lunchroom conversations, the coffee, the water cooler conversations, the photocopier conversations, the while I've got you moments where where the real gems of wisdom often come out, or the things that we are really needed to do come out. If you think about it, if you think about maybe you've got a boss you're not quite so keen on, the fact that your boss is asking you to do something means that you kind of have worth in that organisation, and you're being trusted to do that stuff. Even if it's something small. If that something small wasn't there, the organisation would not be as effective and as efficient as it is. Obviously, there are some people that do big things, some people that do small things, but I believe that in amongst whatever it is that we do, we have a significant part to play in this world. And if we're not giving all that we can in our roles, well, we're holding out a little bit. And we're not only just holding out a little bit on the world, but holding out a little bit on ourselves as well, because it's in those moments of busyness and franticness sometimes that we discover what we're really, really capable of and what we really, really can achieve when we have to. So I believe, well anyway, that we need to embrace those moments, embrace those 5 days, because we learn so much about ourselves when we are busy and we're having to perform and we're having to produce. We learn so much about ourselves, and how good can work be if our mindset can be along the lines of, well, I wonder what stuff will be waiting for me today. I wonder how I can make a difference in the day of my workmates today. I wonder how I can give back in a way that's going to bring positivity to this world. This is what the Monday to Friday working week can do. There are many people in this world where our work is critical. You think about hospitals and emergency services and police and teachers and people who are like essential in this world. Well, we can't all do that. But there is elements of essential in what everybody does. And I suppose the trick during these working weeks is to find out what that essential actually is. So when we get to the weekend, we get to the Saturday and the Sunday, where we don't have to get up quite as early and all the rest of it, we can look back and celebrate the fact that we have made a massive contribution to the world in our working week. Such a privileged position to be in. And I suppose the encouragement for all of us today, including myself, is to look at the contribution you make during the week, and tend to be able to truly celebrate that on the weekends when you relax with your friends. What a privilege we have to be able to work and to make a difference in this world. And it's often in our work where that difference is made. So I trust that will be an encouragement for you today. Well, onto the clips. We've got to have Manic Monday. Now, this is a 2011 live performance, and you see all that it is that makes the Bangles such a compelling act. Can play really well, can sing really well. They've just got that appeal and look about them that's quite compelling as well, and their harmonies are really, really good. And so I've had to go for a 2011 live performance of Manic Monday. I do love the piano part in this one. I do really, that's the thing that probably captivates this song more than anything, is not just the story that Susanna's singing in this song, but the instruments and the band behind her. Such a good performance, this one. And the thing about the Bangles, though, you think about signature tunes. they've probably got a few signature tunes, these guys. Manic Monday would be one of them. Another song which was such a fresh song that we came out in 1986, also from the Different Night album, Walk Like an Egyptian. You know that thing that they do. You see the audience in this, again, a live performance, and this one's going back to 1986. Now they're just really getting into the whole walking like an Egyptian thing, so such energy on the stage with this one. And you'll notice on this particular song that, it's not much in the way of drums in this song. It's very much, the drummers come out and she's just enjoying being with them. So enjoy Walk Like Egyptian from 1986, another one of their signature tunes. And another one of their signature tunes is Eternal Flame. This one came off the 1988 album, Everything, and this is a 1989 performance. So this song is just stunningly beautiful. I mean, the guy that Susanna is singing about here, and she contributed to the song, writing of this song, such beautiful tenderness and reflection. When you think she's going to go loud with one of her songs, she drops back to something quiet, because there's just something compellingly tender about this song, Eternal Flame. Again, one of their signature tunes, and also perhaps something a little bit more on the reflective side. You see all that the Bangles were and still are with this beautiful, captivating performance of Eternal Flame. So those three clips are there. And I've also included my commentary from last time from the Backstreet Boys. So if you want to look at that one, feel free to recap and have a look at that as well. And just please note the invitation below that if you want me to look at a particular song, feel free to put it in the comments and I'll certainly will give it a go. So that's it for today. If you do like this video, please give it the thumbs up and subscribe. My aim is just to be an encouragement to you in your life journey as we reflect on life through music. Well, next time we're going to go on to one of the female voices of all time. It does not get much better than this particular lass in her stellar career, and just how incredible this girl's voice is. We'll be looking at Barbra Streisand next time. So until next time, I'll catch you around.